transmission.
Hold this thing steady. Alright. A little torque to okay, yeah, that's gonna hold steady. Whatever.
I was right.
Right. Well,
Here, breaking them loose. Let's use a breaker bar. Give it one good. Yeah, that's like it. Go around just like that. What we want to do then is probably take this outer housing off so we can take this whole shifter knob and all out. Shift housing just came straight off. Had to just knock it loose, and then I was able to get the pry bar back there and pop it. So your backup light switch don't work. I guarantee that, sir. You're gonna need a new one. Reverse light switch. This thing is screwed, and you see, there's not enough cable there for me to try to solder and fix this right I do. So we're gonna have to just get a new one. Anyway, okay, so that's out the way. Do I need to take the? I shouldn't need to take the shift arm off. This is the actual shift arm. Shift drum. Oh, okay, we have this in. It'll be in neutral when we put it back together. We'll put it in neutral. All right, so now at this point, okay, you're saying is there's a snap ring and shit in here we gotta get off? Because now we're ready for the transmission housing removal. I want to get the shift arm out the way.
which one of these two is it?
All right, we'll take them both out. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Y'all ready for this?
There she blows. That did not provide nearly as much as just.
No, we did. I got all kinds of repairs.
We're bracing ourselves for some bullshit.
Let me see the back. It's probably, you know what this probably was? When they pour the casting, they probably just have this big tube and they just cut it, thread it, and cap it. Because, yeah, that's not much you can get to, but that's okay. We'll open it up. All right, so are these internal or external?
Internal, there's no hole.
Yeah, I got to open them. All right, hang on. Oh, don't worry, dude. This is all going to get clean. It's going to go together all nice and pretty. Now that does show everything staying inside of this. That this housing just comes off over. If this housing comes off over, do we have to take this internal shifter out then? I imagine we'll have to, because it's going to be still connected to the shift forks. Do we have to remove the shift drum? Yeah, look, this clear is everything in here, not inside this.
Well, I was back here, which is shift arm lever before we got to.
That's the shift arm lever.
Okay, shift arm. Well, no, because it showed, look.
No, this is the shift arm lever, isn't it?
Yeah. It showed removing.
How do we take this out? I don't care. How do we take this out? I want this out. This comes out now. Oh, and that's what that is. I see. Give me a flathead screwdriver.
Okay, we pulled.
Flathead screwdriver.
We pulled this off. That's how we removed this. Perimeter bolts. Pulled that off. Okay, we didn't disassemble it, and the next step.
Still need a flathead screwdriver. I'm gonna take this entire shift drum out. The shift drum's coming out. We ain't playing this.
What's that flathead?
The flat?
Flat.
A flat flathead, please. If I could not have a not flat flathead, that'd be great.
Flathead?
A Phillips flathead. I was thinking more Steve flathead. Things like, I still shift gears, damn it. That thing I was pushing on there, I was like, what the hell is this? I'm also going to think of 12 here. 12? Yes. This piece is coming out of here.
We have a 12, don't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. That's what this bolt's for right here. Bolt this. Take this shift rod, don't lose it. Give me a 12.
Shifty road. Okay.
None of this shifting apparatus is now in the way. So, now that we know that everything's going to stay in this, I want to go back to what we were doing in the first place and rotate it back up.
Facing down.
Yeah, facing down, and then we'll try to lift it.
Looks like it's just going to come off now.
I hate you!
My question is, oh my god.
What? That's a... Shut up. What? That is a staked f***ing nut.
Okay, just making sure. I was just
The first thing you do is look at like a precision piece of engineering and go, oh my god.
Dude, that looks like it got smashed.
It did, with a f***ing flathead.
Okay, so we didn't damage anything?
No. I mean, it doesn't look like we did. We banged on it, we broke on it, but we didn't get too crazy. This probably didn't need to come out, so it's a good thing we're not trying to drive it right now. Alright. Lesson learned, ladies and gentlemen. Take the f***ing shifter rod out. Take the shift linkage out there.
I told you about this.
You shoot my
You shoot my
You
shoot my
shoot my Go take that out. Go take this out and throw it away. Nobody wants it.
I want it.
No, you don't. It's horribly. That's not going back in and fix it. No, we can't. You can fix it, buddy. You can take a solder iron. One right over there. Beautiful. And then this needs to come off when you get a new one. Shift the rods of me up. That's why we took this apart.
What? What's that?
One of your output shaft bearings. You don't hear that? Oh yeah, it's got play. Feels like grit. Oh yeah, look at it. That's what you wanted, right? So we're getting new bearings for this. Oh my god, all these bearings feel like shit. Alright, so seal will come out, take that out. But yeah, dude, look. That one's probably the best sounding. It only feels a little gritty. And this thing feels gritty too. Well, transmission's part, now we want to. How about read the next?
There's another bearing down here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's shit too. I mean,
Why they gotta be sure as shit, man?
Sure.
Why can't that one be a
What's the next step for taking all this apart? We gotta take this all apart. It's probably gonna be to take that damn nut off.
That nut.
Dad nut.
Dad nut.
Dad nut. You know, it's probably at any point here a good time to grab some sandwich bags and start being like bell housing bolts, shifter bolts, shifter linkage.
Yeah, now that shit's all over the floor and everything.
Yeah,
I couldn't even tell you what bolts go to.
I can. I can tell you what went where. I know where it went.
Pull that, remove the reverse force shift from the clutch housing.
Hold on. That comes off there. As soon as this comes, yeah, right off there. So this is all one big piece. Ooh, nice detent. Ooh, that's a nice detent. I'm happy with that, bitch. These bolts went there.
Then you remove the reverse idler gear.
First,
That bolt that we were going to remove, that's what went right through in here. So good thing we did remove that.
So this,
So that comes up.
that ain't coming out like that.
I'll be damned if it don't. Yeah.
Like that. Tell me the entire thing comes off as a package. That'd be great.
Tape the main shaft spline to protect it.
I'm not doing that one.
Remove the main shaft assembly and countershaft assembly with the shift fork from the clutch housing.
With the shift
It
fork?
literally tells you, yes, it tells you to pull the whole goddamn thing out of
Both of it.
It tells you to grab and pull up.
No.
Why don't you read it all and tell me about it? I'm reading it. Shut up!
I don't want to hear about it. You know what I'm doing?
What?
I'm gonna basically pick it up and I want you to kind of tap on there. Medium pressure. Good job. Good job. That's your thrust washer. Don't lose this. Keep it in the same orientation. Mark. You don't need a mark. They're two different sides. See how the side with the double ring goes facing the bearing. That way I know. And look, this fell right back in place now. What could you tell? Shut up! I know what I'm talking about. Do you hear this? No. Growl. Oh God!
What's that bearing down there?
Okay, I'm gonna separate this now.
Wait, don't say separate yet. What is that bearing down there?
Nobody cares. What's the next step?
We do care. We're checking all the bearings.
We're going to get that bearing out of there, but first I want to know if I can separate these, because I don't want to try holding the whole pack together for no reason.
It's not the good book.
What's the next step?
Differential, this for taking the differential out.
This is the diff. Just take this out. Now what? We can put a limited slip in this! We need to get you a quick diff.
What the are you talking
Shut up. Don't worry about it. It's going in. He doesn't need to know. You just need to know that when you hit the gas and it's like, wow, this thing moves. You can just be like, yeah, John did that. Can I separate them now?
No.
Fuck you. Are you skipping the step of skipping them?
Shift fork removal.
That's one.
Remove the shift fork shaft by removing the spring pin from the fit. But it's
what? Is that what you wanted? That's what was happening.
No, it's showing you how to disassemble them.
Yeah, I am going to disassemble it for us.
Why?
We're going to disassemble everything.
Oh my God.
Dude, all of this is coming apart. Because of that. That bearing sucks. This bearing sucks. This is your main shaft assembly here. Now, I don't want to take this apart yet. I'm not ready to take this apart until, take this apart.
Oh my God.
Shut up. I want to inspect the synchros. They're actually not horribly worn, dude. Did you notice ain't grinding or anything when shifting gears?
No.
Did it slide the gears nice and smooth?
Yes.
Yeah, your synchros seem to be in decent condition.
It was just the clutch felt like shit. And the shifter had a lot of play in it.
Oh, man, yeah, you got good braking action on her. Now, you have one huge advantage, too, being a Honda. I guarantee these bearings are used on every single one of them. They ain't going to be special just for the Prelude, to put it that way. You see how we got your cam standing up? Mm-hmm. You're going to take this over there. Don't let that bearing fall off the bottom. Stand it up, too. No, actually, that needle bearing. We'll check all the needle bearings. Needle bearings tend to basically run until they catastrophically fail. That's sort of how their modus operandi, which is both good and bad. It's good that you rarely have to replace them. It's bad because when you have to replace them, you have to replace them. Now this one, thankfully, is all bolted together. So,
So how am I standing this one up?
just like that. Not on the nut. All right, now that's going to be pressed in, so we're going to have to force that bearing out. Same deal here. This bearing should be pressed in as well. This is a regular roller bearing. It's hard to tell what kind of condition this is in until we actually take it out. Put your shift forks up there. Your shift forks look like they're in decent condition. And then put the reverse idler gear in there. You know how when you put it in reverse and you go kind of with some decent, it's all like, that's why they're straight cut gears.
Does it have to come out?
What do you mean?
Does that have to come out?
What? No, it doesn't have to come out. Why? You want me to put it back in? The answer to that question is no. We're going to clean this. Ooh. Just chunks of love. I'm going to put your diff up there. You're never going to replace it.
Replace it?
Mm-hmm.
But what?
I'm going to slip in this.
What the fuck? But this does not look like a cheap piece of metal.
That? No.
No.
No, probably not.
Okay, then. As long as we agree on that.
Uh-oh. It's all the more reason that we're doing this.
What the fuck is that?
Your magnet holds all the crap. It's obviously never been cleaned. I don't think if they serviced this, they did the world's most shit-ass job. That all needs to be cleaned off. Not immediately, just it's going to be. All right, at this point, we've got the transmissions apart, dude. That's it. We got a couple of seals to pop out. We need to get these races out. Pop them out. That's that. That's long and short of it. Now it's bearing time. Let's label this shit and put it all up. I really want to do that.
I'm going to put all these internal pieces in one bag.
Well, don't put all the internal pieces. Okay, those specific ones, yes, they go together. I'm just saying.
This doesn't go together.
No.
I don't.
That's thrust washer, isn't it? That needs to go with your the input shaft. Just slide it right on top of that input shaft.
This one?
Yep. So these guys and all will press out on the press because we have a press. And one of the things that we do frequently in this when we're working.
frequently my dick. No.
One of the things
This is a new development.
One of the things we frequently do around this shop is we label our bolts. And we put them and we package them together so we know exactly which bolts went where. We never spend time running around trying to find stuff.
We never, ever don't label bolts and spend time trying to find shit. There's not shit
All you
everywhere.
really gotta do is pan around this joint.
I'm sorry, what's that up over there? I'm only limited by the tripod that I'm holding. There's shit for the Harley all over the floor. Bolts. Yeah.
We
so-
frequently. I didn't say we always. I just said we frequently do this.
Wow.